How many times? How many times? Watch your minion waves when you're up against Team Liquid Philippines.
Few waves, and look at that. They're delaying this turtle, man. Have you ever seen an early game turtle shuffle? Like, this is what it is.
It's very delayed.
Whoa!
Glorious Pathway going to be dropped down, and there's the ejector we're talking about. MP the King will get the turtle. They're going to go for the fight into the Eternal Guard being dropped down already. And they get stopped in their tracks. Tlph has to come to a halt. There's a huge diversion, though.
The re-engage!
At this point, you got to land on your feet more often than your head, I would say, right? So JP might get set up here. Already getting that retribution is too much to handle. JP.
Forcing an ejector. Let's be on cooldown for the remainder of the turtle take. Now at about 4/5 of his health.
You can see it, Haji setting up for what I was talking about, but Sanford goes in first. They're going to force the fight. Blast comes down. MP the King will get the objective again. Bennyqt on the backside, forcing him back. Exort in trouble. Even with the Eternal Guard will be taken out. And on the other side of the map, it's Lord JM that goes down, and Bennyqt gets punished. Right now, the trade, though, and still MP the King possibly looking for more as he's focusing on Sanji. Sanji trying to bob and weave, but won't be able to escape. They made the call. They tried to make the play. Doesn't happen in their favor, and now objective secured here. Once again, diversion could be used, but Blacklist wants to fight under the turret. Haji does get down, but they get collapsed in under it all. 3 down. Oheb finally gets taken care of, and Haji out of the picture as well, but Sanford's going to be next as Exort grabs the double.
What did I tell you? It was just mere moments. Oh, Bennyqt!
He's got it! Okay!
Run,
Run! But MP the King won't let him. For the taking, Blacklist will initiate, dropping down the Glorious Pathway. They get knocked in. Lord JM, though, there's the stun with the Numinal Blast. JP has to run on the defense. Still looking for the Lord here. Sanford will push him off. Now Exor on the front side here. They jump back in once again. Bennyqt blazing through to the backside, and Carl TC will get the Lord from it. Bennyqt does get punished. Only one down for now. Oheb crosses Zaman Force looking for the kill. Sanford will pick up a double. But MP the King will punish him before he goes down. Let's want to risk it, even for MP the King here. He's only died once, but if he gets picked off, JP goes for Lord JM again. They're going to fight under the Zaman Force. Glorious Pathway looking to cut off into the Numinal Blast. It's going to be able to find Benny. Sanji's in trouble. He's out of the picture. So 2 down already, still fighting back. Blacklist International looking for more. The flicker from Sanford for defense. And Bennyqt will be fine, but this could be a lore down favor for Blacklist unless they can stop it.
The Cavalry have gotten punished. Overloaded with CC and zoning AoE skills. Let's see if Carl can pull a fast one.
Oh, look at the pressure Carl's just putting up here, just showing face.
The young goat.
Sanford and Benny waiting on, has the stacks. Glorious Pathway going to be dropped down once again. Tries to get out of dodge. He's going to be fine. And MP the King will get the Lord. But it looks like they're going to fight. Diversion coming in from the other side. They give the call to go. Jarhead goes in, looking for the toss-up. They're on the escape. Lord JM trying to run. Haji won't be able to get away, and neither will Oheb. So 2 down for Blacklist, but at least they got the Lord.
In quick fashion by Team Liquid Philippines. MP!
So is MP 1v1.
Most big hero in the history of MPL Philippines from Season 1 up until today. Picked 549 times in all its time.
Toss up again, and look at Lord JM's health bar. Gets brought to half health, still going to be fighting it out. JP has to flicker out. Bennyqt on the backside already. A couple shots. Pops the blazing duet, takes the return damage and has to back off. BMI's out. A whole lot in the way they're utilizing that combination of the diversion. Now the Lord, though. The Lord dance going to be started up here. Oheb will stay up the front side. They got to protect MP the King. They know that setup from JP or Sanford can happen anytime.
Look at this deadly bush. Haji trying to find one.
There they go. They drop the Eternal Guard plus the Zaman Force. JP swinging on the backside. Who's he going to look for? Lord's still being worked on for now, but they just back off. They didn't find the connections they were looking for. Glorious Pathway going to be dropped down. MP comes in, takes the Lord under Carl TC, but he will get punished as he goes down. Now Bennyqt taking a couple shots at Lord JM. He has no response as he falls. The rest of Blacklist International trying to get back to base. They got the Lord. Good thing for MP the King.
But
Keeping those waves from pushing in, wanting to get the base turrets if they can. Eternal Guard's going to be used. Staying that front side, trying to keep them from going, but Bennyqt's going to jump in anyway. Goes in with the winner's crown and looks for more. Ohab's going to be punished as he falls, and Sanford will survive it all, but JP won't.
all right. TLPH are giving the same respect to Blacklist as they do to their co-titans of MLBB, to Falcons, AP, Brent. Now another Lord Shuffle awaiting. It's at about half health, keeping it under control. Sanford and Tlph, Lord JM dancing around. Oh, they're waiting for Exort. I don't think Blacklist can take this without Exort.
Yeah, they're going to have to wait. He's got to go clear that wave too, and they know it. Also keeping an eye on where possibly that diversion play is going to go. JP shows face, has the conceal, throws Lord JM, pops the revitalizing the winner's crown already. Haji will go in with the Numnum Blast. Diversion's going to be used to the backside under the bottom turret. Still looking to push the lane. They might just go for a base push here.
Oh no!
As Blacklist tries to get to the base, but 3 members of the cavalry are there.
Oh!
That was the plan all along as they take game 1. To focus on what they need to do. They need to get those set potentials off the implosion, but I think even in that case, like Haji has to work against Netherrealm like we talked about, but also the 2 Purifies. You know, like this is also something where that set potential that Blacklist International has can be stopped in its tracks. Sanji though, real quick, taking up a kill early on, first blood in the hands, and that looks like that's just gonna be an objective too.
There was way too many units there early on. Stacks. And yeah, I don't think Blacklist wants to get it for free.
He's going to go in with a flicker, actually. There's the implosion we were talking about. They get the Netherrealm out. Exort's already down, though. Tlph bobbing and weaving out of there. He's going to be fine. Haji will get punished. Once again, Sanford, outside of the Primal Wrath form, finds Lord JM. Tlph possibly looking for MP. He gets dragged back with a Stampede and falls as well. 4 kills here for TLPH. Give us the tier 2s, honestly, because if they force a fight under them, TLPH will win those fights. And you can see it here. Uh-oh, Glorious Pathway going to be dropped down. Blacklist going to try to set something. Haji goes in, but they have the Netherrealm plus the Purifies, and they're going to get punished as MP the King goes down. Exort using the Dominator's Descent, holds them at bay. Not enough damage to get a kill, though.
For the pull.
So Sanji gets a pull on Haji. Haji knows he's tanky enough. He's going to be fine. Goes off, but here comes Tlph. Uses the Retribution, and it's enough to get Haji down. Smooth with Sanford doing that right now, popping the Primal Wrath. That's how confident they are with the lead they have. And this has been the case for the entirety. Implosion going to be used, but what can they turn out of it? He just scoots on out through the Glorious Pathway. Haji dealt with, taken out alongside Exort. And that might have just done it. Punched in the ticket. Woo! TLPH waits for the wave to come in. Full on force with the cavalry will work on the base, and there's nothing Blacklist can do about it, as it's a sweep